Hello everybody, this is Thrasho2. Well, the contest is over and, well, I have a bunch of questions that need answering. So the first question is from the Cooler Breezy. First of all, congratulations on a full year of Let's Playing. Your videos are entertaining and you worked hard. My question is, out of all the games you've LP'd, which one is your favorite and why? Well, the Cooler Breezy, thank you. It's always good to hear praise. I do love getting praise, so tell me I'm awesome. Do it, damn it. Um, as for the which is my favorite game, well, it's kind of hard to choose, but after reviewing all of my games, I'd have to say Pokemon Blue. I mean, it was my first Pokemon game, and I do love my Pokemon series. Because each LP is like one of my children, but in a Pokemon LP, each one of my Pokemon is like one of my children's children. So you either go into childrenception, which is weird, or you start thinking of them as grandchildren. So, like Guac, Moonpie, Seed, both generations, all of these Pokemon, they're just special to me because not only did they fight beside me, I got to show them to everybody. I mean, you take a stupid animal from the wild and you make it your friend, and you make it into the ultimate fighting machine, the ultimate warrior. But not only that, they're your friend, your companion. They're with you through thick or thin. Through all of your victories and all of your defeats, they're there for you. And that's why I like that. Pokemon Gold, well, second generation is my second generation. At the time of this recording, it's not finished, so I don't think I can really count it. So I'm gonna have to say Blue. I was thinking of Minish Cap because it was my first one, but after reviewing, I don't really like that one because, well, I was just starting out and the quality is terrible. If you've seen it, watch the first episode. You will not be able to make it to the end. It's so bad. Anyways, all right. Moving on. Spent 2 minutes on one question. That's how this is gonna go. Yep. Alright, Zodiac XX Theory asks, nice job, smiley face. My answer? Because that's a question. Yeah, that is a question, Zodiac. Anyways, moving on. Nintendo Fireworks asks, what's your favorite color? Has your Skype been acting up recently? Do you prefer Super Mario Sunshine or Thousand Year Door for the GameCube? What do you think of Superman 64? How many cupcakes can you fit in your mouth at once? Have you watched every single Dragon Ball Z episode ever made? Do you like the new episodes of Pokemon or the older ones? Damn, calm down, boy. Okay, well, I would have to say green, yes. Paper Mario, I don't like it. About a third and a half, not yet, and Nostalgia Junkie. Okay, let me go into a little bit more detail, because this is how I do things. I explain things. My favorite color is green, always have liked it, because blue is too mainstream. Everybody likes blue, and I just like green. It's just, and you can see all of my stuff is green and black. I do love how green and black meshes together. But overall, green is my favorite, and black is number 2. Has my Skype been acting up? I said that in the original video, so yeah, I guess he was just raging for another question. Let's see, do you prefer Mario Sunshine or Thousand Year Door? Well, I do love the Paper Mario series. I do like Mario Sunshine. It was a part of my childhood, but, well, I was never able to really, like, beat it for the longest time because I could never figure out how to open the thing to get to the end, because I never found, like, that last world that's on top of the shine thing, you know. Also, I think Mario Sunshine has been massively over LP'd. Thousand Year Door, I've only seen 1 or 2, and I don't know, games that have been overdone, like the Pokemon 2nd Gen. I know I'm a hypocrite, but stop doing those, people. I've seen way too many Pokemon Crystal LPs. I'm sorry, but stop it. Superman 64, I don't really have much of an opinion on it. I mean, sure, it's a bad game. It's revered as the worst game ever, but, well, I don't really have much of an opinion on it. Never really played it. I just kind of know it as a fact. How many cupcakes? 3.5, like I said. Have I seen every single Dragon Ball Z episode? No, I don't think I have. There's probably a few I haven't seen. I think I've seen most of them through my childhood, but I'm going through and watching them all with my good friend B Cubed, also known as Freakish Ken in the comments, who we'll see later in this. So I'm making my way through that. And do you like the newer episodes of the older ones? I've said this before and I'll say it again. I'm a total nostalgia junkie, so I'm going to have to go with the old school Pokemon. I've barely seen any episodes of Black and White. From what I've seen, it looks weird. I mean, Meowth is one of the main characters. What? Also, no like Brock or Misty or anybody. And you don't even see the female character. I'm pretty sure Brock's companions are Iris and what's his face. I think he's like the first gym leader, or one of the 3 first gym leaders, the one with the green hair. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Video Game God 85 says, do you despise the Girl Scouts / Boy Scouts, turkey or chicken? And congrats, man. Well, my question is, if you could be a rabbit trapped in a tiger's body, trapped in a dinosaur's body, trapped in a cat's body, trapped in a chicken's body, what would you do? Alright, well, the answers to that would be, yes, I do not like those bigotous, well, I don't really have anything against the Girl Scouts, but the Boy Scouts, well, they're bigots and they are not good. I don't like them. Mostly because they're, like, pretty much run by the church, and you know me, the atheist, who's against that, but still. Also, I watched an episode of Penn and Teller bullshit on them. If you can find that episode, you'll see what I mean. Turkey or chicken? Well, turkey may be tastier at times, but chicken's always been there for me when I've needed them. Also, you get buffalo chicken, which is the greatest invention of mankind. Also, the third one, if I could be trapped in a rabbit's body, trapped in a tiger's body, trapped in a dinosaur's body, trapped in a cat's body, trapped in a chicken's body, what would I do? I would change my travel agency. Somebody obviously screwed up. Alright, moving on. Pencil of Stuff. How do you think of what game to LP? What's your favorite JRPG or RPG? What would you consider LPing Mother 3? My answers? Well, whatever games I find fun, I do like whatever's nostalgic for me, whatever I think I'll enjoy. I mean, I'm not going to do a game that I'm not going to enjoy. If I'm not enjoying it, then you're not going to enjoy it. I need to be able to get into the game. My favorite RPG or JRPG, I'm going to have to go with Gen 5 of Pokemon. That's technically an RPG. I don't play that many RPGs, but Pokemon, and Gen 5 is the most fun. Gen 2 is my favorite right now, but, well, Gen 5, I'm pretty hyped up for Black and White 2. Because that hasn't come out yet in this time that I am recording this. I assume you're watching this in the future, or today, or whatever. Anyways, and playing Mother 3, well, perhaps. I haven't really played Mother 1 or Earthbound, and I like to play things in order. So I would have to do those first 2. Also, the Mother games were not really part of my childhood, so I wouldn't get a nostalgic feel for them. I wouldn't feel that connected to the games. Also, I find RPGs to be kind of difficult, so it's a maybe on that one. Okay, Mario Madness 3 asks, why did you make a YouTube channel, and how well do you know your subscribers? I mean, how often do you reply to comments? Well, first of all, I've told that story. I got into YouTube for RuneScape, and it just kind of evolved from there. And I reply to almost all of my comments. If you leave a comment on my video, there's a good chance you're going to get a reply, unless it's like weird, unless I like can't think of a reply or anything. But if you ask me a question, you're more or less going to get an answer. I do encourage comments. I do love feedback. I like to know what you guys are thinking of my videos. Alright, random game, or XX Random Gamer 13XX, why did you decide to start making your videos on YouTube? Well, I was inspired by other LPers like Warbot 40, GNR Fan 5000, Kuvi, Chugga Conroy, Nintendo Capri Sun, Josh Jepson, those guys, the big LPers. Well, I don't know if Warbot and GNR are that big, but well, they were the very first LP I saw was their Sonic 06 playthrough, so it just kind of evolved from there. So I was inspired by other LPers. I'm pretty sure that's how everybody started, except for the first guy who was a trendsetter. Anyways, Casual Gamer 1992. Awesome! Congrats on doing this stuff for 1 year. You make entertaining videos, and you've gotten better as you've progressed as a Let's Player. Keep up the hard work, my friend. I guess my questions are, what's your favorite game series of all time? What's your favorite RPG? Do you have a game series that you hate the most? A particular game you hate the most? Easiest game you've ever played? What's your favorite Let's Play you've done? Least favorite, and why? Well, you've got more questions than Zodiac did. Wait, was it Zodiac that had a bazillion questions? No, that was Zodiac who didn't even have a question. That was that one guy. I think it was Nintendo Fireworks had a bazillion questions. Anyways, my answers. For my favorite game series, The Legend of Zelda, of course. I love me some Zelda. Let's see. What's your favorite RPG? I've said that. Pokemon Gen 5. Series I hate the most, that, Modern Warfare, Black Ops, that, the generic first-person shooter. They're all the same. They're pretty much all the same thing. It's just like aim, gun, shoot guy head off, feel happy inside. That's basically the entire game, at least as I see it. So yeah, Modern Warfare, Black Ops, just nah. Let's see. Game series I hate. There's a lot of questions here. A particular game I hate the most. Super Mario Bros. 3. If you've seen my Super Mario Bros. 3 Let's Play, you know why. That game kicked my ass up and down the street, and I hate it for it. Alright, easiest game I've ever played. Wii Sports? I don't know, it's kind of a weird question. Huh, it's not something you think about. Favorite Let's Play I've done, I'm going to have to go ahead and say Pokemon Blue again. Least favorite, again, Mario 3. Because, have you seen that thing? I die 10 bazillion times. And I assume everybody else hates it because I wouldn't want to watch a Let's Play of me just dying over and over and over again. But apparently people love it, so I don't know. Apparently me fail equals good feeling inside. Okay, Dublin Gamer. What's your favorite game? What's your most hated game? What game series do you think is your most overrated? Alright. I don't have an answer for that one. Okay, well, my favorite game, I'm going to have to go with Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Most hated game, Modern Warfare, Black Ops, stuff like that. And yes, I am doing that intentionally. I know it's Gears of War, but they're all the same thing, so I might as well. What game series do you think is the most overrated? It's either the shooters or I don't know. Zelda's actually kind of overrated. I know it's my favorite, but it is a little overrated. I mean, people only love Ocarina of Time because it's got extreme nostalgia. I'm the exact same way with the first 3 Spyro games. I love those games to death. Those are some of my favorite games, but I know it's just because of the nostalgia, and that's how people see The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So, I mean, Ocarina of Time is a good game, but it doesn't hold a candle to the newer Zelda games. I mean, for its era, it's the cream of the crop, but you can't really compare it to the newer stuff, just because the technology is better. Cats or dogs? I've had cats, I've had dogs. I like dogs better, honestly, because cats give literally no shits about anything, and dogs are so excited and lovable. Alright. Oh, also, love your videos, man. Keep it up. I will do so, and that's not a question. And stuff. Okay. Now, for the final one, Freakish Ken. Congratulations, you are now a man, lol. Just kidding. Now we know that won't happen. Thank you, Rachel. Okay, questions. I might leave another comment if I think of more stuff later. Haha, it's too late. What's your thing with villains? Would you rather lick a kangaroo's pouch or have boobs for feet? If you could create a plot escape hole from any moment of your life, what would it be and why? Well then. Well, the thing with my thing with villains is, well, I am pure, concentrated, unsalted evil, as you may know. I think I said that in one of my videos, although it may have been one of my Minish caps. And, well, I always liked the concept of villains. Like, I hate generic villains. They just want to, like, take over the world, and that's it. A villain needs, like, a really good motivation. If you have a good motivation, then you're a good villain. Like, a lot of the Dragon Ball Z villains are good. Like, well, Frieza was just kind of a dick, but I can see it. He had already conquered the universe, and he did not want to be dethroned. But he was kind of just a dick about it, so that's why he was a villain. Cell's only purpose, he was a homunculus that was only programmed to destroy Goku, and, well, that was his only purpose, and that was his motivation, his programming. And Boo, well, there's a million things with Boo. He's pretty much got the same motivation as Cell, now that I think about it, because he was created by Bobbity. But anyways, I won't get into that too much. Would you rather lick a kangaroo's pouch or have boobs for feet? Well, that's an odd question, but then again, that does earn you some serious points for having a weird question. That's what I'm looking for. A lot of you people just use this as a Q&A. You guys gotta play to win. Well, let's see. The kangaroo's pouch would be kind of nasty. Then again, that's where baby kangaroos get their milk, so I might get some kangaroo milk out of that. And how many people have said they've drank kangaroo milk? The boobs for feet, well, I would be able to play with them all the time, but then again, I would expect them, like, if I wouldn't be able to kick people, is the thing. Like, if I kick some dude, and he'd enjoy it. So, that would not be a very good situation to be. It would take out, like, half of my fighting style. Because I have a fighting style. Also, I would expect them to get sore walking around on them. So, you know what? I'm going to have to go with the marsupial on that one. Alright, if I had to create an escape hole, plot hole, like Boo did in Boo's Fury in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, just make a plot hole to escape from any situation, what would it be? That's a tough one. I guess to escape from those boring family gatherings, because I'm not really a family guy. So, I guess that's it. Well, I do have to choose a winner, and, well, it's pretty close between Freakish Ken and Video Game God 85. They do both have pretty good questions. I also have to give Nintendo Fireworks props for his cupcakes thing. It's good, but it's not good enough. So I am going to have to give the winnings to Video Game God 85. Your question was the winner, just by a hair, but I like it better, honestly. And it took me like a whole week to figure out what I was gonna say for that plot hole thing. Yeah, I do like it better. It was easy to answer. It was fun, and, well, Video Game God 85, you win. You win the contest, and you win the honor. Congratulations. Please go to your nearest mailbox to collect it. Well, that's my Q&A. This has been going on for way too long, so as I've said, for the past year, for the past 400 videos, yeah, I've had over 400 videos at this point. I am going to I'm going to say for the next 400 videos I'm going to make for the next year. This is me, Thrasho2, saying be cool, save often, and don't do anything I wouldn't.